Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the physical quantity first. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be giving you guys the revision for physics today because I believe that there will be tomorrow is physics. So I try to help as best as I can. Yeah. Okay. So I let you guys to know what are the things that you need to study for these coming exams. Okay. So for the first thing, when they talk about physical quantity, students, do you know what is the meaning of physical quantity? Like for example, 50 kg student, what is the physical quantity for this one? Is 50, right? Okay, because it's physical. Yeah, the number of it. That's the physical quantity of it. Do you get what I mean, everyone? Okay, that's what we so-called physical quantity. Ladies and gentlemen, if they talk about ticker tape, right? Okay, so ticker tape, what would they ask you guys? Okay, ticker tape, 100%, it will ask you about the calculation. Yeah, calculations, you will have to use A equals to V minus U over the T. What is this formula for? Acceleration, yes, correct. So based on what I know, there are two types of questions that they may ask regarding to the calculations. Okay, so the first one is something like this. They give you this, 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 like that. Okay, I make it longer. Okay, so this is the first ticket timer question. Okay, which is only got one tape. So they ask you what is the A and what is the acceleration based on this thing. So where do you find the V and also the U, everyone? It depends on where is the direction of the motion. So if you pull there, right, everyone? So meaning to say you start from here, right? Yeah, you start from here. So this part will be your U. And this part will be your V. Do you still remember how to find the U and V? Very simple, right? U and V, the formula, which is equals to V equals to displacement over time. So for example, here is equals to 0.05 cm. And here, let's say, is equals to 0.1 cm. So you got to use the U equals to 0.05 divided by 0.02. Depends on the frequency that is being given to you guys. If the frequency is equals to 50 hertz, everyone, okay, then this is 1 over 50, which is your frequency will be equals to 1 over 50, which is equals to 0.02. Okay, if the question did not mention anything about it, the time interval is definitely equals to 0.02. But sometimes it will be different. If the frequency give you is 30, so it's 1 over 30. If they give you the frequency is 70, is 1 over 70. You get what I mean? Okay, right? So for the V, it's the same thing, student, is 0.1 cm divided by 0.02. Okay? So lastly, students, now, okay, so my A will be equals to the U, a V minus the U over, students, how do I find the T, everyone? Amount of what? Guys, remember, what is A representing to you? Acceleration. What is the definition for acceleration, student? The rate of change of speed. Okay, the rate of change of speed is actually your acceleration, right? So students, it depends on the change of the speed. Okay, so your speed change from where to where? From one gap to the other gap. So you got to jump. Remember, the time over here, you need to jump 1, 2, 3. So you jump 3 times. That's why the T over here is 3 times 0.02 because you jump for 3 times. Do you understand what I mean here? Okay, so for the ticker tip questions, it can be like that. And then they will ask you the definitions, either acceleration or velocity or displacement. And they may also ask you another question, which is they ask you to describe the motion. For example, guys, this one, how do you describe this thing? It is, the velocity is decreasing or increasing for this one? Is increasing, right? Okay, because the gap is getting bigger and bigger. Yeah. Okay. So some of them you have to say that it is constant or not. Okay. So how do I know it's constant or not? This one I cannot know is constant or not. But then, guys, there is another type of question. I hope you still remember this. So there are another question which is the tape that are stick together. Do you remember how to find this one, everyone? Yeah. Okay. So guys, this one is the same thing. If let's say you start from here, so you calculate from here, this one is equals to your U, and after that, this one is equals to your V. And then your time, you got to be very careful. Guys, depends on how many dots you have. If you got 3 dots, okay? So if there are 3 dots to it, so for example, let's say this one is a 10 cm and this one equals to 1 cm. So your U is equals to 10 divided by 0.02 times 2, because they are like 2 gaps in between. Do you get what I mean? So for V, it's the same. If the first one is 3 dots, the last one also will be 3 dots as well. So the V will be equals to 1 cm divided by 0.02 times 2. Are you okay with that? Okay, right? And after that, student, how about the T, everyone? How do I find the T? Same. The T is from one tape jump from the other. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. So the T will be 4 times 0.02 times 2. Do you understand, everyone? Yeah, right? Okay, then after that, you put everything into the calculator, you will be able to get the answer. So ticker tape will be 2 types of question. And these, they may also ask you guys to describe. Okay? What is the description for this one? Depends on the length of it, everyone. If the length in between the ticker tape is all the same, this one is linear, is what? Constantly decreasing the constant deceleration. Okay? If it is going up, then it will be constant acceleration. But if it is not, you just have to say that it is decelerating or acceleration will do. Do you understand, everyone? Yeah. Uniform also can. Uniform will be better. Cool. Yeah, uniform will be better. Do I have papers? Sure. The moment, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, because ticker tape, if you tell me ticker tape is coming out, right? So there are only a few questions over here. To summarize everything, everyone, the first one will be definition. Okay, the second one will be describe the motion. Okay, and then the third one, 100% will be having calculation. These are the 3 things that may come out for the ticker tape. Sorry? Definitions, not definitions of ticker tape, is definitions of acceleration or velocity. Yeah, it like that. So remember, all these you can find from the formula. Okay? Cool. Okay, no problem for him. Please study your science. Okay? Go ahead, no problem. Hi, Zubi. You're welcome, you're welcome. All the best. Okay, cool. Okay, so guys, have you guys copied down everything over here? So I believe if you actually have the previous papers that I gave it to you, the PDF one, do you? No, I mean the whole step one. Oh, you didn't bring the whole step one, which is the chapter 1 to chapter 6 big questions. Do you guys have? No problem. The one with all the questions together. Yeah. Okay. So let me see. Pardon? Okay. So all these are actually from the chapter 2, everyone. Okay, all these are actually from the chapter 2. You can see a lot of questions are from chapter 2. As I mentioned before, chapter 2 is a very large topics that will be they love to ask in the exam. Okay, so guys, done already for this part? Okay, cool. Okay, so the next one. So guys, for the next one is linear motion of graph. So I believe that all of you know what is linear motion of graph. I don't need to talk too much about these things. I believe all of you can do this. Okay. If you refer to my notes that I given to you for the chapter 2, you do back the questions, it's more or less the same. What do they ask you guys? Okay, guys, there are 2 types of graph. One of them is displacement time. Okay. And another one is velocity time. Okay. So which one do they love to ask Usually, based on my experience, they love to ask velocity time. Love it. Okay, but I cannot confirm to you guys which questions will be coming up because they sometimes will come up with the displacement time as well. Okay, so what do they love to ask everyone? Now, calculations is a must. Yeah, then anything to do with like, displacement or distance, you have to know it is velocity. Yeah, for example, student, let me give you two different graphs over here. Okay, so let's say I have this, like that. Okay, the other one also is like this. Okay, so let's say this one is velocity, ms -1. Hey, sorry, that one should be time. So the time over here is second, and this one velocity is ms -1, yeah? So this one also time, okay, but this one is displacement, meter. Okay, so everyone, now, calculations, they will ask you, what is the total displacement? Now, remember, displacement and also distance for these questions, would it be the same? No. Can you tell me, without I give you any numbers over here, what is the displacement for this graph? Without any numbers I give you, do you know what is the displacement? I don't even need to the number. I know the displacement is cos of. Do you know why? Because you're back to the original. Because this one is like you come home, you are at home, you go to somewhere, let's say this one is 5 lah. Okay, then you go back. Then you travel. What does this mean here? No, I mean, what is this part representing? This part, horizontal line. Constant one? Guys, this is displacement time graph. This is at rest. Stationary. You are not moving. Okay, right? So you are not moving. After that, this one, you go back home. Do you get what I mean? So if let's say I ask you what is the total displacement again, what is the total displacement of this displacement time graph? The answer is cos 4. Do you get it? Okay, let me give you the values over here. Let's say, okay, so 5. This part I have to put -5. Okay, so what is the total displacement from A, B, C point? Okay, what is the displacement from A to C? The answer is -5. Yeah, -5. You have to know, students, sometimes you have to put the word negative, sometimes you have to put either north or south. Depends on the question. Sometimes it can be right or left. Remember, going to the right is positive. Going up is also positive. Okay, if you are going down, okay, or you are going to the left, this part will be negative displacement. Do you understand? Yeah, but guys, how about the total distance for this graph? Do you guys remember? Do you guys know what is the answer? I want total distance from A. If they ask total, we need to say it's from the entire graph. So it will be 5, 5, 5, 5. Remember, distance got negative or not? Distance got no negative. So for this one will be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is equals to 20. Are you clear? Okay. So after that, what do they ask you? They ask you about speed, or they may also ask you about velocity. So student, for the speed for this question is 20 divide the total time. Let's say the time over here is equals to a 10 seconds. So it's 20 divided by 10, which is equals to 2 ms -1. But what is the velocity for this question? Is displacement over time, right? So guys, what is the displacement? 0. And the time? 10. So velocity is 0 ms -1. Do you understand? Okay, cool. Okay, any questions, students? No, right? Okay, great. So students, how about for velocity time over here? Pretty easy. So same thing. Let me give you the same number. Let's say this is 5. And this part is -5. Okay, so let's say this one is 0, 2, 4, 5. This part is 10, and this part is 12. Okay, so first of all, everyone, if they ask you, what is the distance for this question? How do you do? You need to find the area. It's the same as mathematics. So for this distance, you have to find the area of the triangle, and then you plus the other side, which is the trapezium. Okay? So if they ask for the displacement, what do you do, everyone? It's the same, but a little bit different. Guys, I told you before, for displacement, up is positive and down is negative, because down representing different direction. Okay, right? So you have to use the triangle area minus the trapezium area in order to get the answer. Are you okay with that? Okay, right? Then after that, they may ask you guys to describe as well. Okay, what is the thing that you can describe? Going up, this one is uniform acceleration. Don't write only acceleration. Okay, going down is uniform deceleration. How about this one going down? This part going down, what does it mean? This is acceleration or deceleration, everyone? This is uniform acceleration as well, but opposite direction. Are you guys clear? Okay, right? And here, let's say the pink color one, what does that mean? This is not at rest. This is at rest. This is still traveling with the speed. So this is constant speed. Yeah? Okay? Or uniform speed. Okay? So the other one, this part is equal to constant deceleration. Fantastic. Nice. Are you guys okay? Yeah? Yeah. Constant deceleration. Because this one from -5, which is your speed is 5, right? And then here is 0. So you are decelerating. Yeah? Understand, everyone? Online students, do you guys understand? Like Mervin, Zoe, Anna, Rashmika. Yeah. Are you guys okay with this? Isabel, you okay, right? Okay, cool. Okay, guys, let me tell you guys one thing for this part, something that students always neglect. Guys, other than asking you guys distance, displacement, describe, oh, one more, rate of change of speed, rate of change of velocity, for example. Yeah, guys, rate of change of velocity, what do you find? Gradient. Okay, how many types of rate of change? 2 types, accelerating and deceleration. Yeah, okay. So depends on what the question asks. If they say rate of change of deceleration, your answer to write negative. But if the question say rate of change of velocity, please write your answer in negative form if it is decelerating. Are you guys okay? Yeah, huh? Okay. Last one. Students always neglect. Guys, other than doing calculations, describe, what else will they ask? Any idea? Let me ask you this something, students. Yes, draw. Guys, do you know how to draw the graph? How does the drawing graph look like? Pardon? All the graph that you draw, how does it look like? If I ask you to draw from velocity time graph, they will ask you to draw acceleration graph. Okay, it's something that is horizontal line. Example, guys, we do one by one. From 0 to 2, you find out the acceleration. So from 0 to 2 seconds, the acceleration is 5 divided by 2, which is 2.5, right? Positive or negative? This is acceleration, right? So this is positive. So this one is positive 2.5. And then you just draw horizontal line until 2. Settle. Do you get it? Okay, right? Then after that, students, now, how about for this part? This is 5 negative 5 divided by 2, right? Which is equals to negative 2.5. So the other part, negative 2.5, over here, you need to draw horizontal line. And then here will be equals to 4. Do you get, everyone? Okay, right? And after that, you do the same thing. This part is accelerating, then you draw, and then you draw. You have to draw the horizontal line for each part all the way until 12. If this not moving, so what happened? From 5 to 10, it will be a line over here because it's not accelerating. Understand, right? Yeah. So for this one, everyone, for displacement time, they will also ask you guys to draw velocity time. And the question is the same. You draw horizontal lines. Are you clear? Yeah, right? Okay, this is everything about linear motion of ground. That's all. Any question? No, huh? Okay, great. Okay. You okay? A lot of things to cover, yeah? Okay, so next one, everyone. Okay, so students, momentum. I think I gave you guys this revision already. You know what is momentum, right? So again, students, momentum, they will ask you definition. Please remember the definition of momentum include the 3 types of collision. What are the 3 types of collision do you have, everyone? Elastic and very good. Okay, you guys already the pro of momentum. Every time I ask you guys can answer me this question. Okay, and also explosion. Okay, and after that, you need to know the no, inertia is not momentum. Inertia is inertia, momentum is momentum. Okay, so momentum, guys, is actually affected by what? What are the factors that is affected momentum? Remember the formula or not? Guys, momentum formula is MVP. P equals to mv. Okay, remember MVP. Okay, you know what is MVP, right? MVP. Oh, that one is okay. Yeah. MVP is that, like, okay. Have you guys, do you guys watch like wrestling, all this kind of thing shit? When I was young, when I was like 5 years old or 6 years old, my mom and dad always forced me to watch wrestling with them. Yeah, and then I see all the guys over there acting like a gorilla like that, and then bump here and bump there. And then got one day, actually, I tried it to my sister, and my sister cried. I almost killed my sister. But anyways, today's MVP is like the strongest wrestler. Yeah, the strongest wrestler we got MVP. As student, from the formula, we know these are the factor. So momentum, momentum will be affected by mass and also velocity. Okay, right? Then after that, again, is about calculation. Remember all the formulas for elastic, inelastic, and explosion. Students, is it given? Please tell me all of them. Elastic. M1 U1 plus M2 U2. Because guys, remember, momentum, you require 2 objects together. Yeah, especially for elastic. Elastic X, you bump and then you point. Right? Okay, you bump and then you point. Yeah. So because if it point, so you will have M1 U1 plus M2 U2 equals to M1 V1 plus M2 V2. Yes. Okay. How about inelastic, student? Very good. Because after they bounce to each other, they will stick together, remember? Okay, so this is inelastic. Yeah. And after that, how about for explosion? M1 U1 plus M1 V1 plus M2 V2 is equal to 0. Fantastic. Okay, so you need to analyze what is the type of collision first. Okay, and calculations will not miss. Yeah. Then after that, they will ask you, what is the principle? Yeah. Guys, remember, in physics, they love to ask a few things. Definitions, principle, law. Yeah. So these are the things that they love to ask. Guys, I tell you what, in chapter 2, we only learned one principle, which is conservation of momentum. That's the only principle for the chapter 2 that we learned this year. Nothing else anymore. Pardon? I don't think so. There are a lot of laws over here. Yeah, but they are like, Newton's law. Yeah, there are Newton's law. Okay. So Newton's first law, second law, and also the third law. Yeah. So momentum, I believe that it is second or third. Let me check for you guys later. Yeah. Formulas that won't be giving in the exam. This is one of them. If I can think about it, I will let you know. Okay. So I send you guys the definition list and also the 10 marks, 10 marks questions list already, right? I think about those are super important, especially for the 10 marks question. Guys, the 10 marks questions in the file, you study all of them, there will have about 40 to 50 marks in your paper too. Okay. The characteristic and explanation, very, very important. Yeah. Okay. So okay, so let's see. Force F equals to MA. Yeah. So for these force questions, students, I believe something about the guys, instead of F equals to MA, I will say F net is equals to anyone? Force minus the frictional force. For example, if you are pushing these things, okay, so you push over here with the force of 5 Newton, but then there is a frictional force over here which is 2 Newton. So you have to use your F net will be equals to 5 minus 2, which is equal to 3 Newton. So you're only exerting 3 Newton for this one. So how do you find the F over here, student? You have to use MA. Mass times acceleration. Do you get what I mean, everyone? Okay, right? So this is for the force. And guys, impulse and impulsive force, I think all of you know. Yeah, I have covered this many, many times and it will never miss. Guys, impulse and impulsive force, please do the questions here. They are everything here already. Okay, right? Cool. So impulse and impulsive force, you need to know also the same definitions. Pardon? The formula actually is provided. Yeah, but you have to know, student, impulse, what is the formula? Ft equals to mv minus mu. So you can either use Ft to find the impulse, or you can also use mv minus mu to find the impulse. Okay, so impulsive force is the F. So you move the T to the right, and that one will be your impulsive force. And if they ask impulsive force, students, usually they will ask you, how do you increase or decrease the impulsive force? What is the answer? No. We always talk about the time of impact. Guys, if you increase the time of impact for this one, what happened to the force? It will decreases. So if you increase the time of impact, your force will be decreasing. Do you get what I mean? Okay, right? So they will ask you about the concept. Same, this one, they will ask you definition. And then after that, they will ask you about some, what do you need to change? For example, let's see the shoe. Okay, guys, the shoe, I will have to make it thicker or thinner. Thicker, and also you have to make it soft. So you can increase the time of impact. Okay, everything is about that. Okay, definition, then after that, modification, and also the calculation. Then we may also ask you guys to practice. Okay. Whew. A lot of things to cover, yeah? Sorry again? Yeah, yeah. I don't get you. Yeah. Give you a second. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Force minus the friction. The fact for force. I remember for force, I think they will ask you about the calculation, definitions. Not much can ask about the force. Yeah, not much can ask about the force. Yeah. Okay, huh? Okay. So we talk about gravitations later. So specific heat capacity we just covered. And then after that, reflection, refraction, you see guys, interference and also electromagnetic. even though I haven't received this Saturday, I told you already. 1, 2, 3, 4, they are coming up in the exam. They love to ask it. Okay. So I sent the guys, I posted the video to the YouTube already. Okay. I sent the link into the Facebook, into the chat group. Did you guys see that? Huh? I got a YouTube channel, but I only got 2 videos there actually. I just started. Is in the group chat. Yeah. So that one is the Saturday's recording. Okay, Saturday's recording. So there I also taught you guys like what are the wave questions that is coming out. And these are them, everyone. Reflection, refraction, interference, and also electromagnetic wave. Okay, so but we did not go through the questions, right, guys? So let's go through some of the questions. All of you don't have these notes with you. Okay. Yeah, yeah. My very first one is actually my singing. Ah, you mean the one that I shared just now? Yes. Shit, no more already. No worries, girl. I recorded the class. Yeah, no worries. I recorded the class. I plan to send this to the group later also. Yeah, I plan to send this to the group later as well. Pardon? Yeah, that's why I want to go through some of the chapter 5 questions with you guys now. Actually, chapter 6 is not that bad. Chapter 6, as long as you know how to draw and also the total internal reflection, it should be fine. Oh, you forgot total internal reflection? That 100% is coming out. I saw it just now. Total internal reflection. Yeah, something to do with the what is it? Something to do with the the optic fiber. Okay, now let me open the file for all of you. Okay, so for the online student, if you have these notes, we can go through the chapter 5 together first. Okay. Hey guys, for chapter 3, I don't think so. I have time to cover for all of you, but I believe the question will be more or less the same as what I give you guys here. The chapter 3 question. Okay, please have a look. Oh, sorry. What is it? You have the total internal reflection. This is total internal reflection, and this is also total internal reflection. Yeah. Okay. So, pardon? Dispersion. Dispersion is like the light from one color and you disperse. Yeah. Pardon? Reflection. Refraction is like when there are 2 mediums. From one medium, for example, if your light from the air, when you go into the water, it will refract and it will nearer to the normal. Remember this? Yeah, right? Okay. So to this. Now, based on what I have received just now, for your wave. Okay. So for your wave, ladies and gentlemen, can I make it bigger? Okay. Okay, specific heat capacity, we have done quite a amount of times already, so remember the MC data, yeah? Okay, so I'm surprised for heat only come out one question, which is specific heat capacity. Yeah, Q equals to MC theta is given. But remember, Q equals to PT, right? Q equals to MGH, all these are not given, so you have to remember. Q equals to ML. Yep. This is given actually. Yeah. Okay, so wave, reflection, refraction, interference, electromagnetic wave. Okay, so guys, refraction of wave, they will ask you guys, they love to draw, or they will ask you guys about the depth of the water. That is the only thing that they love to ask. Okay, so now, okay, if you have this set of those, you can actually do it together with me. Yeah. Okay, like for example, student, water wave is the transverse or longitudinal wave? Come on. Sorry. Look at the water pattern. Guys, transverse is like this. Longitudinal is like this. So this is transverse, right? Okay, what is the longitudinal wave? Sound. Sound wave is the longitudinal wave. Okay? Light wave? Light wave is also transverse wave. Yeah, the light will be traveling like this, right? Yeah. Okay. So next one, student. Depth of the water. Light wave. Right? Can I double confirm with you about this one? Yeah, light wave is transverse. Yeah. So sound is the only longitudinal wave so far that I know. Okay, there may be another one. What is it?
I said my man looks old.
Yeah, because you know why? These paper are the two old all the SPM past year questions. I just put it into chapters for you guys. So it's easier for you guys to. Okay, anyway, student. Now observe 5.1 region X and Y in terms of the depth. So we know the depth of the water, the Y is deeper than X. And then after that, for the wavelength wise, Y is longer than X. Very good. Okay, so in physics, got a lot of these kind of questions, students, actually. Okay, and that's why it's easy to score. Okay, so frequency. Students, how do I know about frequency? Which one is longer? Longer frequency is Y. Any other answers? Students, why the water will move is because of this man, right? So it is from the same. When it is from the same source, the frequency will be the. So Y and X are the same. Do you get what I mean, everyone? Okay, then second thing, students, now relate. So students, in physics, they love to ask you guys to relate. So when they ask about relate questions, what do you need to write?
So what is blah 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 blah?
Very good. It's increase, decrease, decrease, increase, greater, smaller, and so on. Are you guys okay? So for this one, wavelength and also the depth of water. So the depth of water increase. Then what happened? The wavelength increases. Okay, right? So what is the name of the wave phenomenon, everyone? This is? What is this? When there is something to do with the depth of water, it is about, guys, light for wave, right? There are only a few. Interference, diffraction, refraction, and reflection. Which one? This is refract or flat. Cool. This is refraction. Very good. So guys, please don't only write refraction. You have to write refraction of what? Of water? Of water? Wave. Please specify it.
Can you just example? Refraction.
Okay, let me think. Okay, guys. You know what? Good, girl. I like your question. Let's think about some term in order to remember this. Let's think it together. Okay. So for light wave, right? Okay, we got a few phenomena. We start from reflection, followed by refraction. And then after that, we have total internal reflection. Okay, guys, when do we have total internal reflection? Hello? Stop playing the toll, excuse me. We're talking about light wave right now. Oh my God. Sorry, online student. Yeah, when I'm teaching light wave, they are playing that toll. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Total internal reflection is when your eye is greater than.
Sorry.
Yeah, you are sorry. I is greater than. Incident angle.
C.
Yes, it's greater than C. What is the C representing? Critical angle. Very good. Okay, refraction, total internal reflection. And then after that we have? Oh, no interference, sorry. Interference is actually the water wave. Yeah. So basically for light wave, I believe that there are reflection, refraction, and total internal reflection. That's it. Okay.
Something. We're following a street.
Yeah, we have interference for this part. Okay, and also the interference.
Not in, right? Nobody knows. It's in here.
Interference is lambda equals to AX over D, student. Okay, remember I told you guys the interference yesterday? Okay, guys, we talk about the big D, small d things later, okay? But since you asked me about what is the terms that you can think about, hey, RRTI. Yeah, what can you think about RRTI? Yeah. Huh? Can we ask about, okay, let me think about from the ChatGPT. This is where ChatGPT come convenience to me. RRTI. Remember this with funny terms. Really rude turtle each. Okay. Huh? Really rude turtle each. More? Which one? What? Okay, okay. What is it? You're better than ChatGPT. Oh my god. What is it? What is it? Oh, did I see that? Oh, root robot tickle iguana. Okay. Root root robot tickles iguana. Okay. Yeah. Thanks to Michaela for asking the questions. I love it. Okay. Root robots tickle iguana. Reflection, refraction, total internal reflection, and interference. Yeah. Huh? Interference. We talk about this one. Okay. So let me show you the slide.
But I'm gonna think. Tickle.
Hey, Mark. What is this? What is this? What is happening?
It's not safe.
Yeah.
Just like this is the aftermath of math, like aftermath, like before this, before finish. You can imagine still have like five.
Guys, I cannot post it into YouTube lah. Stop effing over there. Oh my god. Okay, students, come. Here. Lambda is wavelength. A is the distance between S1 and also S2. Okay, then X is bright or dark. This is X, yeah? And a big D is the distance from the wave source to the screen. So I told you already, student. Last 2 days ago, I asked you, guys, the big D is the long one or the short one? No, big D is short. Things cannot be perfect. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so guys, the big D is from the I cannot post this. Holy shit. Okay. So guys, the big D is actually from the interference to the screen. Do you get what I mean, everyone? Yeah. It's stop calling me queen. Uh. Shut up.
Yeah.
Am I not offended if student calling me queen? Call me king. Oh, ew. No. Ew. The distance between the successive bright or dark fringes.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, right?
I actually asked before.
Oh. So we'll give some stuff.
No lah. No need lah. It's just like that only. Okay. You have to know that. Okay. So basically, it's like straight line is crust. Okay, crest. Sorry, crust. Okay, crest. And after that, dotted line is the through. Yeah. So based on what you have over here, so you know lah. Like for this part, okay, like for this part over here is crest, and then followed by through. Do you see that, everyone? Yeah. Huh? Okay. Then this one is the through, and this one is the crest lah. Okay. So you have to know a few things, student. So after that, you draw already, right? If let's say you join for this one, for example, here, I use pink color, and then I join all these lines together. So student, this is nodal or anti-nodal line? Hey, sorry. Online student, you can't see. I forgot to change the share screen. Okay, so guys, again, for this part is nodal or anti-nodal line? Anti-nodal. Not noodle, it's nodal. Okay, right? So anti-nodal meaning to say crest plus crest or through plus through. Are you guys okay?
The line is supposed to.
Yeah, it got to be a curve actually. Yeah, if you draw like that, right, you actually can see like you form a curve macam ini.
It's take angle.
Okay, guys, how about the nodal line? Where do you get the nodal line from? The nodal line is she's like pointing at the screen over there. Yeah, I can stand exactly where you point. What the shit? You go to the screen and point for me? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe 1 hour gone already. That's fast. Where? Yeah. Someone is like dancing over there already. Where? The,
The
one that is having like that and also like this. Which is where? Upper best. Yeah. Cool. Oh my god. So it's like here. From here to here. Yeah. Stop steal my phone. You're asking her why she's stealing candy and you ask her to give you one. Oh my lord. Yes, why? What the shit? Do I have a charger? I have one charger. Yeah. Lightning cable. So sorry, I don't use Apple. Yeah. So yeah, there are a few. This is nodal line. Okay, please remember nodal line is crest plus through. Okay, and you will see a flat one. Girl, do you get what I mean here?
Yes.
Stop stealing food, please. Yeah. I don't have time to buy stuff actually. I don't even have time to work out recently. Anyway, stop. Guys, are you guys okay with that? Stop stealing food. Okay, I thought we go through this one just now. Later, okay? Yeah? Okay, so students, now go for this one. So guys, this is something to do with, guys, what concept is this?
This is the bay and cap.
Yep, the bay and the cap. So bay and the cap is something to do with what? No, what physics concept here? Refraction of water wave. Very good. Okay, so today this is something to do with refraction of the water wave. Girls, I taught you 2 days ago. Oh my holy cow. Okay, girls, both of you. Yeah, I forgot you are not in my physics class, but you too. Girls, tell me. Look at me. Elisa, Bakela, why is this refraction of water wave? Tell me. From the sea middle to the seabed. Okay? The wave will curve, right? Why?
It's gay. Also it's like what's it called? The
Someone say because this is gay.
it's
Because the water is from deep to yes. So because it is from deep to shallow, so they are having different depthness. The depth of the water is different. Do you get it? So because the depth of water is different, that's why you have refraction of the water wave. Yeah. Do you remember now? Uh-huh.
more area. No.
I don't get what she means actually. Okay, so okay, the speed of the water. Tell me. Okay, I give you a chance. Girl, the velocity or the speed of the water from the deep to shallow, it will be faster or slower?
Is it not safe?
Okay, the water wave is like that or like this. The first one or the second one? The first one. So the speed is actually decreasing. Because the wave, if it is like this, means fast. The wave like this means slow. Do you get it? Yeah? Girls, do you understand? Sure, huh? But everyone, now, if let's say at the middle of the water, the speed is, they are all the same. If it is at the middle of the water, why? Because the depth of the water is similar. Do you get it? Okay, huh? Okay, cool. Then after that, students,
Wait, teacher, I have a question.
yeah.
I forgot what I was saying. So velocity.
That's crazy.
Oh, the solar, my brain is crowded now.
Yeah.
So
I'm good.
velocity decreases, the bigger the wave. No, if the wavelength increases, the velocity decreases.
Okay. Wavelength increase means this is fast. Just imagine tsunami wouldn't be like that, right, girl? What is this?
Okay, right.
Yeah. So this is slow. So wavelength short means slow. Yeah.
Wavelength
Fast.
big,
Wavelength long is the length. We said this as long or short. Correct. No lah. I need lah. Take it. So cute, right? Stop stealing my stuff. Okay, finish. Now, oh yeah, shit. What do I want to ask already? Ah!
see, this is what it's like.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Okay, so something important. But anyway, back to this question. So, guys, for this, in the shallow water region, the wavelength of the speed of the wave is 8 meter, yeah? Okay, and 2.5 meter per second. Okay, so calculate the speed of the water wave in the deep water region when the wavelength of it is equals to 20 meters. So what do you do with this? Formula this?
Wait, I did this. I don't know where I.
Okay, first of all, to this, you tell me this question. Okay, what is the 8 and 2.5 over here representing? So what do you write 8 equals to? Lambda is equals to 8 because it's wavelength. Are you okay? Wavelength is 8, so this is lambda. Okay now? Okay, so the speed is equal to 2.5, so this is your velocity. So the V is equal to 2.5. And guys, this is for shallow water. Okay, then after that, the question also mentioned for the deep water, the wavelength is 20. So the lambda is equal to 20. Okay, this is for deep water. And they asked to find the speed, which is velocity. So can you tell me what is the formula that I should use with the V and also the lambda? There is only one formula which is representing having V and also lambda. Okay, you forgot, never mind, because the formula is given. Guys, look at here. I told you guys many times, when you do physics calculations, especially for paper 1, you must write down all the information in this way. And we know there is only one formula, V equals to F lambda. Velocity equals to frequency over wavelength times wavelength. Are you okay? So if I move the lambda to the left, it will become V over lambda is equals to frequency. So far, are you okay? And guys, let me ask you a question. Shallow water and deep water, frequency is sama tak? Shallow, because it's from the same
source.
Okay, so okay, good. You won't forget already. So the frequency for the shallow water is equals to the frequency of the deep water. So we say V over lambda equals to V over lambda for the shallow and also the deep water. Are you guys okay? So from here we write 2.5 divided by 8 equals to V over 20. So you want to find a V, move the 20 to the left, you will get an answer 6.25 meter per second. Okay, 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 cool. I don't see damping, so I will skip the damping part and we move on to the interference together. Okay, guys, we try one interference question, then after that we take a break.
No, I put something in my life. I wanted it at night. You said it's not like sure. But I wanted that like that's the only one left.
By the way, students, the chapter 6, whatever that they listed out is actually also in my questions here. I think the question will be similar. Like I wouldn't say exactly the same, but it might be similar. Okay. So example, student, what is the mean of two coherent sources? They are having same frequency and phase different is constant. Anyway, this is just the definition. When they ask for meaning, means they want the definition. Okay, in phase. What do you mean by in phase? Meaning to say they are having the same speed. Yeah, or another way is like similar speed. Because even though we use the same hand, we may have a little bit of difference when they come with the speed. Yeah, because these two sources, if let's say I do like that, student, let's say I am doing this. Do I have interference? Why everything I do is gay? Oh my lord. Okay, so this is not interference. But guys, if you want interference, you must be in phase. The phase difference, this is the phase difference, is constant. You understand? Okay, cool. Okay, you okay there?
I'm like, yeah.
If we need this. Okay, so students, now the distance between the two coherent sources, this is so simple. This one, and compare with this is larger, right? Okay, so you need to write in sentence, students, 5.2 is longer than 5.1. Okay, so the distance between two consecutive nodal lines, okay, antinodal, you tell me, student, the x.
Wait.
This is just testing your eye only. The x is 5.1 is, guys, antinodal line is here. The antinodal line distance compared with this one, 5.1 is longer length. Okay, so 5.1 is longer than 5.2. Are you guys okay? So the distance between the two coherent sources D, how about the D, student? The big D is? That's your eyes. You got to change your spec. Oh my lord. No food for you for 2 months. If you answered it wrongly again. No food for you for 1 whole year. Guys, so obvious. The big D, the leg, they are
Equal.
equal. Okay.
Good. You see that?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, no, this is my dinner. Okay, so 5.1 is also equals to 5.2. This will be my dinner and also my lunch. Okay, they are equal. Guys, write in sentence, yeah? Write in sentence, yeah? Okay, so we need the distance today. So guys, remember one thing. For relationship, everyone, can you answer the... So guys, relationship in paper 2, can you answer directly proportional or inversely proportional? No. When you do comparison, don't write directly proportional or unless the question is about the graph. Yeah. And when they ask you about how does the graph, yeah, then you can say about that. Yes. Okay. So for this one, increase, decrease lah, yeah. Okay. Guys, tell me what is the phenomenon? They love to ask, what is the phenomenon of this thing? Phenomenon, momentum, the way is principle, lah. Huh? Yes, this is interference. Girl, she's not in my class. Answer the question. Okay, I give you a chance. Girl. Her answer is wrong if she writes only interference. Why?
Waves.
What the shit are we doing here? I'm sorry. Okay. So.
Wait.
Okay, come. Okay, guys. Okay lah. Okay, come guys. Okay, so students, now based on the these I believe they will come out lah, yeah, if they ask about interference, okay? So calculation, what is the formula that involve? Lambda equals to AX over
D.
D. Okay. So students, you want to calculate the distance, okay? So between the two consecutive line, which is you need to find the X. They give it to you already, but remember students, all the constant speed of light, then after that, the chapter 3, all the constant, they are all given at the formula paper. And where is it? It's at the last part of the formula paper. G equals to 9.81. Okay, the gravitational force and so on, everything is given. All the constant. We forget already, never mind. Look at the front. Okay, okay, okay. So guys, so you want to find the X, and then after that, what are the values over here? What is 10 representing? You have to tell me correctly. Yeah, you just show. Wait, hey, the big D. Oh my God. How can you forget? Oh, yeah. Okay, Lisa, one more time. What is the 3 representing? Why do you have to do like that? I don't get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is A. I want to buy X like a. Oh. Guys, A is the distance of the two sources. Okay, now. Yeah. X is the distance between the bright fringes or dark fringes. Yeah. That is what I need to find. And then lastly, student, what is the 1.8 representing? Yes, the wavelength. So you sum everything. So 1.8 equals to 3 times x divided by 10. So from here, you find out the x lah. So your x will be equals to 6 cm. Guys, can I stop here? Your answer must be always in divide by. So you get 0.06. Are you okay? Yeah? Guys, again, I believe sheet will come out. I hope that you guys got the answers. And students, this question is tough. Have a look at the second question. What will happen to the distance between the two consecutive nodal line x if the frequency increase? These involve two formulas. The first one, lambda equals to ax over d. The second one, b equals to frequency times the lambda. You involve two of them. Because this one, you just need to say decrease or increase. Yeah. Wait a second. Okay, so students, now you can always play around with the formula. Please remember when they ask about the relation. Okay, so the first one, when the frequency increase, yeah, student. So let's say I move the f to the left. B over f equals to lambda. So student, when my f increase, what happened to the lambda? It will decrease, right? If you divide a large number, this number will become smaller, right? So guys, now when your lambda decreases, what happened to the x? Decrease, yeah. Okay. So when your lambda decreases, your x decrease, but your d will increase. Okay, right? Okay, so that's why they ask you, what happened to the x? It will decreases. So remember, you have to play around with this formula. Let me give you another example. Everyone, look at here. Okay, no voice one. Never mind. Okay, so for example, if my A increase, what happened to my big D? Okay, so you see, lambda equals to ax over d, right? I move the d to the left, lambda d equals to ax. So students, based on what I tell you here, if this value become larger, what happened to my big D? Well, it will become larger as well. Yeah. So it depends. Okay. So I give you another example. So let's say, if my x increases, what happened to my A? Let's check together. Okay. Okay. So x and also A. Okay. If I move the d to the left, it becomes lambda d equals. Okay. And after that, if I move the x to the left, it becomes lambda d over x equals to A, right? So students, if my x increase, what happened to my A? Decreases, right? So the answer is decrease. Do you see that now? Okay, right? So if they ask what is the relation, what is A, then you make the A alone. If they ask X, then you make the X alone. Then you know what to do already. Understand, right? Yeah? Cool. Yeah. So I don't see diffraction. But guys, please go back and try all these questions. Yeah. Okay, the answers are already sent to the group. in the group, there are a few things which are very important for all of you. I can't believe it's already 5:20. Oh my God. Okay, so today's now there are a few things that I sent already went into the group. The first one, this one is the answer of the entire papers I give it to you. Okay, so guys, for this answer over here, I think okay, for the chapter 3, 5, and 6 will be very important, will be quite useful for all of you. Yeah, why do I say that? Because what I see that you sent to me just now, a lot of questions are related already here. Okay, the question similar or not? Like the question will it be the same? I don't know, but the concept is more or less there. Okay, you have to score for paper 2. Paper 2 is 100 marks. Paper 1 is 40. Okay, now? So guys, this is the answers. Please go back and do it, especially for the chapter 3, yeah? Okay, chapter 3, 5, and 6. Second, students, please save this entire Google form. This will help you for your next year as well. All this year, chapter 1 to 6, SPM trials questions, your exam paper 1 questions might have 50% or more are from here. Okay, how useful is this? That's how useful. Because for physics, right, for paper 1 questions, they cannot jalan anywhere. It's more or less already. Yeah, so that's why all these links over here, I form it to the Google form and I pass it to all of you. Okay, when you are form 5, I'll send the links to you guys for the form 5 one. And these students, please favorite this. Yeah, you can use that, but not a problem. Okay, I can see from your face like, shit, can I get this? Take it, no problem. Okay, I'll pass you the invoice. Okay, so okay, then after that, guys, another one, this is modification and explanation question. Okay, so and also definition and physics law. So there's these two files, you know how many marks is it involved? This is 40 to 50, and this is about 10 to 15. Maximum is 65, minimum is 50 marks, over 100. Yeah, okay. So these two things over here, they are that important. Why? I believe definitions, they will ask you about 5 to 9 questions. Usually it's only that, like, it won't be more than 10 for definition, which is the meaning. Okay, but they will ask you the law, principle, chapter by chapter I put inside already for all of you. Let me have a look. Actually, I said this before in the group, but there are some new students who attended the class. So every year, why am I so confident for my students for scoring in the SPM and also trial is because of all the materials that I have over here, which is so useful. You see, student, what is physical quantity? Remember about the definitions, because already stated there, right? They may ask about what is the meaning of physical quantity. Yeah, free fall, inertia, Newton first law. You see, student, what is Newton's first law? An object will remain at rest. So what is this, student? Newton's first law is what? At rest. When you see the word at rest, what is this? Inertia. Okay, so next one. Newton's second law is the rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the force and acts in the force. Yeah, and the third law, every object, there is react of equal magnitude. Okay, so these are the Newton's second and also the third law. Yeah, so you know this one is something to do with force, and then this one is something mv minus mu over t. I believe this one should be impulse. Rate of change of momentum. This is impulsive force. Yeah. Okay, and then after that, the third law. Yeah. Okay, then after that, Newton universal law of gravitational. This one is for chapter 3. Guys, remember all the laws in the chapter 3, they may ask Kepler first, second, and third law. Okay, right? Yeah. So heat capacity, specific heat capacity, you have the specific chapters that may come up. So please remember these definitions. They may ask first question. Okay. Oh, and also K-Luza, boys. Yeah. Interference. Okay. Oh yeah, students. Now, Yeah, I'm going to explain to you guys what is Snell's law. Guys, Snell's law is the law of refraction. So if there is a refraction question and they ask you what is the law of it, Snell's. Okay, because they may ask you guys to calculate the n, the refractive index. You forget what is refractive index?
I know.
Huh? Remember, the n equals to sine I over sine r, this one?
Yes.
Yeah, we did these questions a lot in the class. I hope you guys remember. Yeah, okay, V over U, total internal refractions, everything is here, everyone. Yeah, and guys, this thing, all the formulas for different chapters. You are asking me what are the formulas for different chapters? These are them. What laws are you need to use? Momentum, you need to use what? Principle of momentum. This is the one that I mentioned to you. See that? Explosion. Yeah? Pardon? Refer to this paper, the front, the second page. Second page is the other formulas given. Okay? Yeah. Just look back to that. Yeah? Oh, I found that the chapter 5 and 6 is not here. Never mind. I'll pass it to you guys. Yeah, in a bit. Okay. Oh my god, I talked for 1.5 hours. You're very score. Okay.
What do you mean?
Hey, I can rest. Oh my god, what do you say? Huh? Yeah, tomorrow I'm not teaching. I already given you the class for the yesterday one. Yeah. Anyway, so guys, these are the suggestion and also explanation. Okay. So you will have the 5 marks and let's say suggest the suitable clause. Okay, this is the previous question. Your midterm, they come out this. Your midterm, they come out this one. Whoever studied, you actually score. Yeah. Okay. Then after that, explain the characteristic and so on. All these are here. And then I give you guys in chapter by chapter some more already. Yeah. So you can study this. Okay. It will help you a lot. A lot. And again, this is not only for the paper, this is not only for your coming exam, but it also helps you for your next year. I'm so sorry, I told you guys 2 weeks before. Okay? I sent this one for the first part, I sent already before. Yeah, you may not join the class already, right? Yeah. Okay, anyway, so these are the things. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So for all of you, the time for Form 5, Form 4 to Form 5, I will never change the timetable. For maths, physics, everything will remain the same. Yeah. For maths, MS, and physics will remain all the same. You mean for physics? Oh, I see. I don't think so. I can switch the time because if I switch the time, it will affect the other students' timetable as well. Yeah, your training cannot be changed, is it? Yeah.
I'm training for national, so I can go.
Yep. Yep. Correct. You're right. Yeah. Maybe you can arrange and see lah. Yeah, because my time, I don't think so. I can change. And then next year, guys, one thing, everyone, next year, right? I will be teaching physics and also mathematics. And then we will be having a lot of promotions Saturday. And then if you introduce your friends to come, there will be a lot of lucky draws that will be ongoing as well. Yeah. So yeah. So let's not talk about the celebration first. Guys, guys. Yeah. If possible, yeah, please help your teacher to promote a bit for your Form 3 students. Yeah. we will be having a commissions for the students one actually. So 30%.
Great. Sign me up. Let's all come and
Yeah. So students, now remember, yeah, the commission for all the students, I think a lot of places they will say that one student is like 10 ringgit. No, our center is like that. If you introduce one student, take one subject is 85 ringgit, right? So 85 ringgit. So if you times 30%, one students, okay, you will be getting 25 ringgit and 50 cents if that student takes only one subject. Yeah. But if that student is taking like about 5 subjects, so 5 subjects is about 325 ringgit. And then if you times 30%, ladies and gentlemen, okay, it will be about a 97 ringgit and 50 cents. Pardon? Okay, they will fill up the form and then they will say that from the form there is one column stated referral is cool. So you ask your friend, remember to sign up with the referral. If not, they will not able to get lucky draw. Yeah, because we will be having lucky draws. So the lucky draws is on, okay, we talk about the Form 4 first. Form 4, which is the Form 3 to Form 4, November, we have promotion like previous. So the original price for the 5 subject is about 425 for 5 subjects, right? But now on November, we have the trial promotion. So the trial promotion, it is only, how much do you think? Cannot be 1 ringgit lah. It's about okay, lowest can be 20 per subject, highest can be 35 ringgit per subject only. You don't need to pay that much. This is per subject. That is only applicable for November. For the Form 4 lah, which is Form 3 though, because we are opening the 5 new subjects. Maths, MS, physics, and so on. Yeah. So if they after the trials, if you introduce them, and then after these trials, they will continue with us, then we will be calculating with this normal price, and your commission will be based on this normal price, which is 2 months later. Then we will pay you. Then we will pay you the commissions. Yeah, we will have the poster very soon. Yeah, we will have the poster, and then after that, we will have the timetable by this week, I believe. So if can, please help to spread out with your students and so on. I have no idea. Why Kim? Okay, so students now okay. So students, I think that's it. So for the chapter 6, everyone, you already know what you need to study. So please study that. Yeah. Okay. So and then for the chapter 3 again, please try the questions here. It will be very useful for all of you. Remember the Kepler's law. Yeah. Okay. So everyone, I think that's all for today for this class, and then we will go through the MS class in a bit. Yeah. See you guys in the MS class later. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.